Second Chance Experience. In the next few slides, I'll explain to you our purpose and what we plan to do to achieve our goal in making a difference in society. A little bit about the owner. Darrell Black was born the fourth child out of 10. He graduated from Laurel High School in Lawrence County, Pennsylvania, and later earned his bachelor's degree in psychology, while continuing his education for a master's degree in professional counseling to be obtained in 2008. His work experience includes 30-plus years in sales, security, and business administration. He is known for helping others in all cultures and populations to help them lead productive lives in society. He has one dream, and that dream is Second Chance Experience. Let's get into more detail. Our mission statement at Second Chance Experience will be a multi-faceted integration facility aimed at helping multiple populations in American culture. Its main targets will include autistic children, adolescents, and their families, as well as United States veterans and their families. It is our hope that through innovative and specialized services, we can provide enrichment into the lives of these populations. It is our goal to provide hope and support for both populations while supplying resources that will help them integrate into society and live productive lives. Let's focus on the autistic population. In the past years helping with the autistic population, Darrell has noticed the struggles with the care that has been needed for this population and the strain that it can put on their families and caregivers. Having a centralized location for all different therapies and counseling that the autistic population needs can really make it a smoother process for them as well as a relief for those who care for them. Next, I'll show you a bit of the statistics and help that they need and Second Chance Experience plans to provide. About 1% of the world population has autism spectrum disorder. The prevalence in the United States is estimated at 1 in every 68 births. Over 3.5 million Americans live with autism spectrum disorder. Autism services cost at an estimated $236 to $262 million annually. Help for this population is imminent and stressful, which could not only cause problems for the parents and caregivers, but also cause distress to the clients as well. These are some of the therapies that can and will be offered at Second Chance Experience. ABA-style education for high, medium, and low-functioning autistic children and adolescents. Occupational therapy, showing them how to function in everyday life. Speech therapy for nonverbal clients that need help speaking. Music therapy, a type of sensory therapy that helps calm moods. Physical therapy for any type of physical help in nature. Sensory rooms, rooms to focus on senses to ease behavior, including anything for them to interact with different senses. Aquatic therapy, another type of physical and sensory therapy that involves water. Now let's focus on United States veterans. There's a growing number of U.S. veterans that are homeless due to lack of care from communities, benefits, and sometimes pride of themselves. Suicides among U.S. veterans are one of the fastest growing statistics in the U.S. history. Most of the U.S. veterans still fighting for mental and physical health care from the VA and other benefit departments. Due to certain criteria and mental stability, it makes them hard to find employment. According to the Veterans Mental Health, 20% of female veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan have been diagnosed with PTSD. This number is growing increasingly each year. Roughly 20 veterans commit suicide each day in the United States as per a new study in the VA. 70% of those veterans were not active users of any VA services. As per the National Veterans Foundation, they found that 22% of veterans have sought out other veteran mental health services that were not affiliated with the VA services as of 2005. The Department of Veteran Affairs shows that since October of 2001, there have been 1.5 million new veterans, those of which roughly 835,000 have obtained health care, which is a little over a half. 239,000 of them have been diagnosed with PTSD, with only 50,000 of the 1.5 million suffered from wounds in combat. It is a problem that we aim to help and contribute our services to make an impact on these statistics. What we plan to help the veterans with includes, but would not be limited to, temporary housing, resources for medical care, counseling services, employment services, and providing a smooth transition back into society to live their productive lives. Now, a little bit about the property for Second Chance Experience. The property in question for this project has over 100 acres of land that it currently facilitates 13 buildings that Second Chance Experience would use to integrate special care for autism population, education, employment services, housing for veterans, administration buildings, and an auditorium, as well as other types of facilities to aid helping these populations. What can you do to help? The donations that are needed will be used for these purposes to get Second Chance Experience up and running. Some of these would include the purchase of the property, restoration of the property, special equipment for the therapy needs, and computer systems for administration, education, and job services. Thank you for listening, and please like and share our video of Darrell Black, and please share our cause to be a part of our continuing journey to make a difference. This has been Second Chance Experience.